on, you guys? This is Ray King from The Legacy. I hope you guys enjoyed that little episode from last week, where little Miss Gemini took over for us. Speaking of Miss Gemini, I am here with said host, the one and only
Gemini. What's up, guys? How are you? Missed you guys so much.
And also,
yes, sir, Mr. Sticky Hands, because I just ate an orange. Yeah.
So, check it out, guys. So, this episode is going to be a little bit different than usual. Gemini is only going to be with us for just a little while because, a brief moment, because believe it or not, we have lives outside of this show. And do we really? But her life actually consists of going to school. So she has to leave us very, very soon. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. And that is because this topic is only one topic only. And we are going to be talking conventions. We're going to be talking about good conventions, bad conventions. We're not going to be mentioning certain conventions here in our state by name because I legally cannot. We're also going to be talking about different events that you would like to see at a convention. If Rochester itself gave you the budget to open up your convention, what kind of convention would it be? As well as we will be talking about something that's very, very important to all of us. And it's actually going to get mentioned first because it's something that I want Ms. Gemini's opinion on, and that is cosplay is not consent. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right into it. Now, the reason why we talk cosplay is not consent, especially on this show, is because, A, I take that as seriously as possible.
Yes.
Though I talk a certain way on this show, I am completely different off of this show, and I do not play with that crap whatsoever. I have seen people get kicked out for crap like that. I have told on people who've done shit like that, and I do not condone it whatsoever.
Condone that shit whatsoever. Just because
I've
some
kicked
girl's
people-
dressed or a guy is dressed a certain way does not mean that you have the right to go and touch them or make a comment.
Very,
None of your
very
business.
true.
Keep that to yourself, please.
No, I've kicked people's asses for doing that inappropriate shit, so.
So the reason why we are mainly bringing up cosplay is not consent, though, is because a past cosplayer, Ms. Momokun, a.k.a. Mariah, just got done getting in trouble with this particular thing. Now, with said accusations, we're going to go ahead and say claims, actually. I like the word claims. What do you guys think? Claims are
better than accusation.
We're going to stick with the word claims. She did come out with a
YouTube video about it.
well, before the YouTube video, she mostly did a video on Instagram. And
Short apology.
it was a very, very short apology, and in my opinion, it didn't do justice.
It did not.
But after everybody was, here's the video right here, actually. After everybody pretty much came out and said it kind of hit her hard, and she did in my opinion, what should have been the first video. Your proper, I'm sorry, this shouldn't have happened type of video. Now, videos don't do anything. They really don't.
They don't.
But the reason why we mentioned Momokun the most is because she actually did something that not a lot of people would do. And that is she reached out to the people that we're putting air quotes on it because there's not much detail on everything, but we're going to put air quotes on this word, that she assaulted.
But the thing is, when she did do the apology video, she did admit to having like impulses, and the thing that she was mainly accused of was grabbing people's bottoms and without their consent and all this other stuff. Like,
correct.
There's actually a video on YouTube of her grabbing a gentleman's rear end.
Yes. Now, the one that a lot of people don't know is that there's also a video of her just, like, touching up on a certain girl. That certain girl, though, is actually her roommate. And her roommate, prior to that video that somebody spliced up, had already said, hey, go ahead. Go for it. Because they live together. Her roommate has already defended her in a separate video or in a couple comments, and you can go ahead and see those on your own time. But we just want to bring this up mainly because like we said, she not only reached out to certain people and they reached back, some of them, but she is also canceling a majority of the cons that she has lined herself up for.
And she's supposedly taking out time to reflect on what she did and really take it all in to make sure that this kind of thing doesn't happen
again.
And the thing is, I commend her for that, but at the same time,
I don't know, because
it's
I've heard
real
of
gray.
It is a gray area, especially with
Like, grabbing people is not appropriate.
At all.
At the same time, I'm glad that she, reached out.
But it's like I agree with that
But
because
being a victim of that kind of thing, like not just like
It's
as
not
a
cool.
woman, but guys as well, but me in particular, I know what it's like to be grabbed
without permission.
and that's just uncalled for.
Exactly.
Especially when
But
you don't know the person.
especially males. Like, males don't get enough recognition
Yeah.
with that sort of
they
thing
liked
because
it.
they liked it, or
No, they didn't like
they're
it.
lying and stuff like that.
Right. So we are not putting light on Momokun. We are not attacking her in any other way. So please don't think that we are,
Not at all.
because we actually also respect what she did afterwards.
Of course.
You don't get many people to sit down and apologize for what they did. You don't get those people to take the time and realize, oh shit, I fucked up.
Yeah.
So we respect her for the fact that she was able to acknowledge that she messed up, to reach out to those people that she hurt, and not only that, but she put herself in a timeout pretty much, saying, I had these cons lined up. I'm not gonna go to these cons because I feel like these people need a break from me. So I'm gonna take time and do what I gotta do over here and at home, and reflect and make myself a better person than what the Mariah that you guys usually get.
Yes.
That is why we need that. That is more of an apology than she probably even knows, because that's very, I respect that.
It's very mature.
Very mature of her.
Because I can kind of relate, because there's a lot of stuff that like, no one's a perfect angel.
No.
But there have been some things that I have done that I'm not proud of, like name calling.
Exactly.
hitting,
I mean, there have been
because
also
of
been some
certain
rumors
people
about.
in my life in the past, not mentioning any names, but as of relation to her, I don't ever really want to be that person ever again, because again, we're not all perfect.
Right.
But you shouldn't hold on to anger.
Exactly.
There have been accusations before that Momokun has done some really bad stuff to people, not
Yeah.
more of the butt grabbing stuff and just
but only
ripping
the facts
people
that
off
we
and
can
stuff.
prove.
Yeah, but
But
the one that, and that's understandable, and that's a story. That's a ooh.
that is a
It's
different
a
story. I'm just
very
saying
different topic.
what she said. Not everybody's perfect, and some people have done other bad stuff in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
So from there, we just want everyone to know that we are very strong advocates of cosplay is not consent.
yes, sir.
And if you don't agree with us about that, we apologize.
And
But
I hope you go to jail.
we strongly condone that. Like I said, the gentleman that you get on this show with me and Josh,
We're not.
persona, and this is me and Josh being very level with you guys right now. That is a persona. Outside of this show, we are two different dudes.
And not even different, because everybody gets temptations but don't act on them, you know?
Exactly.
Like, you have a choice to
You have a
act
choice.
on that.
Yes, exactly. You have a choice to be an asshole or to not be an asshole.
The
Please choose not to.
Please, especially with that. Now, we're going to go ahead and move on from a serious note to a little bit more of a lighter note, and we're going to talk about conventions themselves. What makes them good, what makes them bad? Jamie?
What makes a good convention is different varieties of vendors and different varieties of guest stars and speakers and Like I don't like to see like the same cosplayers like, oh, there's 10,000 freaking
Ravens.
ashes or
Ravens.
or Pikachu.
Let's do it, Pikachu. That was
Like,
horrible.
I like a variety, and I like to see like different, like I said, different vendors selling different things, like especially like local.
Right.
people
Yes.
that
I love
to
locals.
Make their own things, but you know, what makes a bad convention is seeing the same things over and over again, and crabby people.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Especially
yes.
vendors, because I've actually been to a vendor. I'm not gonna say a name. I've been to a con that's local, and a vendor. He wasn't the nicest guy, and it was a poster. And I told him, "Hey, that's a really cool Harley Quinn poster," and he was just not very nice about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get those crabby people from
Or
all walks of life.
another
People.
thing that makes a bad convention is the same things like every year, like the same like guest stars.
Yes. Yes. I like
That
the
could be-
I like the switch
Stop
up.
being repetitive. Yes.
I don't like repetitive crap. I love new adventures, new things to explore. You
Oh.
know.
You sound like a cartoon. New adventures, new things to explore. You're the explorer. Now, Josh,
Yes.
we talked about the good things and the bad things that make a convention because thanks to our little Gemini over here. But what about an event that you yourself would love to see at a convention?
Honestly,
What is one event that you wish a convention could have?
me being one of the biggest Kingdom Hearts fans, I would love to see some more Kingdom Hearts stuff. Some more Kingdom Hearts stuff. Please, guys. Kingdom Hearts all the way.
Jamie,
Ugh.
what about you? What is one thing at a convention that you yourself would love a convention to have?
Oh God, that is a really good question.
I come up with some bomb questions.
Yes, boys.
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, so let's go with a convention that I am allowed to mention. Let's say FC3 comes around,
Okay.
okay, and they're looking for new ideas,
Right.
and they are allowing their fans to come up with brand new convention ideas. Josh said that he would love a Kingdom Hearts type of event
Okay.
at the convention. Now, what kind of event would you like? Would you like to see? Would you attend for?
Probably like a video game portion, like you have contests. So I like playing games, like not like that, but I like interacting with people. It's just how I was born. I love helping. I would love to have like a fan trivia of certain topics, and then the winners get like meet and greet or
Yes.
Or maybe like a video game session, you know?
yeah,
Like people
with-
like playing video games competitively. Yeah, playing video games competitively.
or like favorite YouTubers, like
Yeah.
gaming YouTubers,
Ooh.
stuff like that. That would be really cool to like have a hang sesh with.
Or maybe some Disney
Now,
stuff.
if you
Yeah.
guys
Stuff would be
if
cool.
you guys caught our last episode, we played a game with Jamie, where we would guess the
The quote.
the movie quote, and I feel like that is that the kind of event you would want, something like that.
Yeah,
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like trivia like that.
Hmm.
But like also like if it's like a Disney movie, then like different like songs or like games,
Yeah.
different characters,
Or maybe some anime.
storylines, stuff like that.
Or maybe like guess the anime.
Yeah.
I guess
intro,
the anime would be
outro.
pretty cool. Yes.
I would have
that's
to
a good
agree
one.
with the one point that you both agreed on, and that's the bring YouTubers in.
Mhm.
That would
As
be
not only like guests, but like you get to like interact with them, play games with them and stuff like that. So, some YouTubers such as like Shane Dawson, Smosh, Brizzy Voices,
Captain Destas. I love Captain Destas.
the King Nappy, Shady Penguin.
Nate wants to battle.
Nate wants to battle because then he can also do a concert.
Yes, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Now check it out, guys. If you guys haven't noticed, this is gonna be a little bit of a shorter episode, so because of the one topic. But if our city gave you guys the money, and the money limit is $300,000, it's a $300 limit. If our city gave you that money to start a convention,
Okay.
what kind of convention are you starting, Josh?
Honestly, I would get an everything goes fun. Like everything goes.
And everything goes con?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like video games, movies.
Oh, so just a
anything.
con.
Yes, a con. Just like
Con.
everything goes, anything.
You can call it that too.
A con.
Anything goes con. AGC. AGCC. Hey!
GCC.
Copyright. Copyright.
Copyrighted.
Now, Miss Jamie Gemini.
Yes, ma'am.
You got $300,000. What kind of con are you creating?
Oh God.
Just tell me the name of the what kind of con you're creating. We'll go to the other part of the question in a second.
What kind of con would I create? That's really a tough one. Because there's so many topics that you can cover, but maybe like a movie con.
A movie con?
Movie con, like doesn't matter which kind of film or
Like
genre.
a film festival kind of thing, but as a con.
Yes, but as like, but for like local creators and like when they create their own content.
Oh, that's cool.
And like local comic books, they can make their own
Okay.
movies out of it.
Yeah.
Now with that 300,000, you guys also have a 3-person limit
3-person.
to invite because you got to pay these people.
Right.
Of course.
Now, Josh, who are you inviting?
Negan.
Yes.
Of course. Also, I would pick my boy, the Green Ranger.
Oh, Jason David Frank.
Of course, Jason David. My boy. And I don't know. Maybe
You have a
an
3-person
artist.
limit. You don't have to do too many people.
Maybe an artist. Like more of an artist. Like maybe Nate Wants to Battle. because everybody wants to see Nate Wants to Battle.
Especially us people in Rochester.
Yeah,
Shout out to Nate.
Shout out to Nate, man.
Go check out his new record, Pain and Exposure.
Please.
Jamie, you got a 3-person limit.
Oh, God. So the first one would be Emma Roberts. Cause that's my girl.
The one from My Little Pony? No, I'm kidding.
No, the one from American Horror. No, not American Horror Story.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
What is wrong with you?
Harry Potter.
Who else? The other person would be
Ooh.
it would be either. I think it would be Dean Winchester from Supernatural.
You know they have a convention just for Supernatural, right?
Do they really?
Yeah.
Where?
Ohio only.
You know Emma Roberts is the one from American Horror Story, right?
I mean, not Emma Roberts.
It's Emma Watson.
Emma Watson.
That's why I
dumbass.
was like, okay.
Yeah, American Horror Story?
Oh my god. Sorry, guys. My brain is at school right
Now check it out, guys. Like I said, this is a shorter episode because, well, we got stuff to do. So because we only have one topic, guess what's up next?
The hot
Our
topic.
Ranger of the Week. And what's
I
cool
only
about...
got 2.
Huh?
I only got 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god!
He stopped at 2. That's why I assumed.
So rude.
See, that's what happens when you assume. You create an ass out of yourself.
You want to pick
Well,
Emma Roberts
back.
and get over it? No.
And then the other person would be Meredith Grey from
Grey's
Grey's
Anatomy.
Anatomy.
That was fire. That was lit. That was.
Ellen Pompeo, where you at?
Yo, her name is so like.
I love her so much.
You know she was on Friends before she was on
Yes.
Grey's Anatomy.
Hmm?
She's in an episode of Friends.
Who? What?
Uh,
Oh, yeah, duh.
Meredith.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Ellen.
I've watched Friends like 4 times. So.
Life was gonna be this way.
You always have to do the clap.
Always.
Guys. Always.
Now, like I was trying to say before I became a huge ass and interrupted Miss Jamie, we have our Cosplayer of the Week, who is also our Ranger of the Week.
Yeah.
And that means that we are doing Senor Yoshi Suardoso.
Suardoso. Suardoso, no Suardoso. And that's where your DS went.
That's where my DS went. Now, we're gonna keep it as fresh and as quick as possible. We're gonna keep it as fresh and as quick as possible. Yoshi Suardoso is not only a Power Ranger and a cosplayer, but he is also a Twitch player.
Yeah.
And he is a stuntman.
Whoa.
Being on multiple shows such as Power Rangers, Dino and Dino Supercharged,
Yes.
as well as appearing on the Power Ranger-owned series of Power Rangers Hyperforce as the Green Silver Ranger. Yoshi Suardoso is one of the many Rangers out there who has been multiple colors, being blue, silver, and green.
Yeah.
His younger brother,
My boy.
actually, he is the middle child. He has an older
Yes,
brother who
he
has
does.
I forgot what it is. But he does have an older brother, and he also has a younger brother who is out there, and his younger brother is also a
Another
blue
Ranger.
It's another Ranger in Cosplayer, and he is a Blue Ranger as well. At the same time being on Power Rangers Hyperforce as the lead Red Ranger. Yoshi Suardoso on Power Rangers Dino Charge only owned the Stegozord and had his arsenal of the Saber and his Morpher Blaster. Now we're just going to go ahead and go over some of the cosplays that he has done. He has done Makoto from Free. Never really seen this show, but I know it's about it's a Yuri. It's a Yuri or Yui. I don't really know. I've seen anime, but I don't know all the words. But it's a Yuri. It's about a bunch of swimmers, and
Yes.
I don't know. There's really not much to judge on because he only
I've
wears.
actually seen the show.
But there's not much to judge on because all he's wearing is the shorts
Yeah,
and the,
it's the shorts.
picture.
Yeah,
So
he has some nice abs though. Good
before
good
Jamie
job.
leaves, she's gonna go ahead and judge us on this one picture, and then she's gonna be on her way.
Just this one picture?
Just the one picture.
Really? Okay.
Really?
He could have added more to it.
Mind you, he is a married Christian man.
Okay.
So married, so Christian.
But he could have added like the jacket.
But he's in the water.
But other than that, spot on.
Oh my man.
Voltron.
He gave it more of a civilian look from the Voltron. He did Shiro from Voltron as well.
Okay.
Give it more of that civilian
Booty.
look. He did Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
I love it. I like it. Okay.
And
Next.
of course-
Yo.
That is so true. That is a
Yes.
show.
That is
Ow.
a show. I love it.
That is an actual show. The
That
girl
gets
turns into
five
a
for
boy.
me.
Yes, I love the show.
We
It's
are
great.
Robin. I like it. Okay. I'm kind of scrolling through these really quick.
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack.
Oh, I like that. He gets
20,000.
5, 5, and a 4.
5, 5, and 4. Where's that 4 at?
4 for accuracy. And then
Accuracy?
the other 5 is for presentation and
The other
how's
one.
that other one? The other one.
Quality.
Quality, yes.
That's what it is.
Now check it out, guys. Me and Josh are gonna be the last ones standing on this show, but
Yeah!
we're gonna go ahead and say adios to Miss Gemini.
Bye.
I'll see you in the next episode.
We'll see you later.
Woo!
Love you. Now for me and Josh, we're gonna sit here and we are gonna continue the last little bit
She
of.
sends some kisses, man. She sends the kisses.
We're gonna go ahead and finish off this little bit of the judging for the cosplay.
Sure, just like episode 2.
I have to agree with Jamie though with the 5, 5, and
with
the
the
4.
5, 5, and the 4. Most definitely. Because she's right. She could have added more on Free.
Yeah.
And,
But then again, he's in the water.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, true. But he could have had goggles and stuff like that. Like he's
Yeah.
in the water. And it's not like you don't wear goggles in the water, you know? But
You're
that
right, you're
Spider-Man
right.
one was spot on. Like on some real. Like not even because of the butt, you know.
I was about to say you're
But,
staring at his
yeah,
ass.
No, I'm not staring at the butt. I'm staring at the overall costume of fire. And
The magical girl Ori.
Magical girl Or is hilarious. And
He killed that one.
Yes, most definitely, especially with the hair.
That's actually his brother right here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's his brother.
That's fire.
I think that's what makes it the best part.
Yeah. That Robin one is kind of cool.
The We Are Robin
Yeah,
guys.
The We Are
Yeah.
Robin is fire.
And then the Hakihiro, he's got Tobayo,
Yeah, Tobio.
Tobayo.
Tobio.
And then he did Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack that's probably my favorite costume out of all of them. For for real.
That is one of my favorites.
It's so cool.
And then the reason why he gets the 5 mainly from me because he gender bend Tifa.
He did gender bend Tifa.
So I like that. I likes that.
Gender bending in the other direction.
Yeah, and that's fairly rare.
Yes.
Fairly rare.
Most
So,
definitely.
Josh.
Yes.
554? 555? 444? Where we at?
4 for 4 from Wendy's. No, it's 5. It's 554.
Lunch!
No, yeah, it's 554. And I agree with Jamie. He could have done more.
So, we are all in agreement that he lands on a beautiful 14.
Oh, I was going to say 19. I don't know how to count.
So, shout out to you, Senor Yoshi. We are glad that you are not only a cosplay fan, you are pretty much one of us, and you lived the dream of becoming a Power Ranger. Shout out to you, bro.
Woo!
Now check it out, guys. Jamie's already gone, but we are just gonna knock this out, and we're gonna catch you guys later. We understand that this was a little bit of a shorter episode this time around because we didn't have many topics. We just really wanted to talk about convention stuff, and we just didn't want to leave.
Cosplay is not consent out
Yeah,
of it.
we not only that, we didn't just want to lead with cosplay is not consent, and that being our only subject. This is why we added the other parts of the show. So we get it. It's a shorter one, and it kind of helps us a little bit. Going back to cosplay is not consent really quick. Again, we take that very, very seriously.
Yes.
And
yes, we do.
anyone that is seen doing anything about that they think they are above when it comes to that, please let your fellow convention holders know, and they will take care of it. Nobody
Yes.
deserves to be treated that way in any way, shape, or form.
Yes, people.
So please let them know, especially at FC3. FC3 does not play that crap. I know them personally. So if you ever, in some way, shape, or form, were dealt that hand,
Please change your...
please let us know. And if you feel the need that you need to do that, you need to go to another room, or you just need to go home.
Yes.
So on a more serious note, this is your boy Ray King.
And this is your boy, yes, sir.
And you guys already heard Miss Jamie Gemini dip, but we will catch you guys on the flip.
Next episode.
For episode
8. Which will be my episode, guys.
So, and then there will be a couple more episodes before the season finale. So we will catch you guys on the flip later.
Woo!
The sun goes down and the moon comes up. The blunts go round, everybody getting drunk all night. You know we put it down all night. And we gon' fuck around. Now everybody drinking and everybody smoking. Party on, I'ma keep this bitch going all